What's up everyone, Dakada here, and if you have an alcohol problem, and don't want to fully commit to going to an AA meeting, it's a pretty good substitute. It does have alcohol on it. Only 20%? So since it's drinking season, when did that start? My fucking birth. When's it supposed to end? I don't know, the day I die. So I'm doing the whole, giving up thing. It's got a specific word. Self-deletion. Exiting life. Oh, killing myself. But I'm kind of on the fence about it. So I really wish there was some person or piece of media that would push me to either side. That's perfect. All right, let's see here. 13 reasons why. That seems pretty good. Visit 13reasonswhy.info. Hey, they got a website and everything. That's a good sign.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain.
Yeah, there was a spike in suicides right as the show released. Got high hopes for this one. Okay, so 13 Reasons Why is based on a book of the same name. It came out 2007 by Jay Asher. There's a few differences, and we will get to them when we get to them. But for now, let's get straight into the show. Episode 1. It starts with this kid named Clay. Alright, that's a weird name. He's just staring at this lock of a girl who killed herself. And then this lovely gentleman walks to him and...
You're not that innocent, Jensen. I don't give a shit what she says.
Jeez, man, chill. What are you on, meth or something? Okay, now we're in class and this hipster that looks like the short king from Tall Girl. Now he thinks that they should be able to start making jokes about the suicide girl. But everyone's like, maybe a week is too soon. Clay then starts thinking about the girl that killed herself while in class. He then leaves and starts staring at the parents of the girl who killed herself who are here. Then he starts staring at some guy staring at some cheerleaders. And then he starts staring at a jock. He's just staring in these few minutes, isn't he? Guess he's done for now, because this girl walks up to him and they have a nice back and forth. It's not genuine in the slightest, but, it's alright. I'm sorry, what was that? Is this his girlfriend or something? He then gets a ride from his friend Tony, who... I'm sorry, he goes to high school and is friends with this kid. He then gets an Amazon package, but this is clearly not what he ordered. Oh, I ordered the new Taylor Swift CDs. These are clearly not it. Because this show needs as much padding as it can get, Clay spends 15 minutes trying to find various ways to listen to these tapes. Why wasn't this just on a flash drive? First, he gets his dad's boombox, but almost immediately breaks it. Great job, Clay. So he runs over to Tony's, steals his Walkman instead of just asking for it, and then he starts listening to the tapes. Oh, don't worry, he almost breaks that too. How, you may ask? Well... Now Clay just has this big old gash on his forehead. I like to think he's in a coma now, and just dreaming the rest of this. I mean, it's a fine way to tell which is the past and what's the present. Because guess what? We're going to be switching back and forth. Okay, so they have this burning question in everyone's mind. Why was Clay given these stupid tapes? Well, this girl, Hannah Baker. Oh god, what a boring name. Hopefully that's the only one. So Hannah killed herself and made these 7 tapes of the 13 reasons why she killed herself. A title drop. And each tape or side corresponds with a specific person that wronged her. So the first tape is about this nice gentleman.
You're not that innocent, Jensen. I don't give a shit what she says.
Justin Foley, son of a bitch. Apparently, Hannah only has 2 friends, because she just moved here very recently in some very obvious and dumb exposition. She works with Clay at a terrible movie theater, and this is her friend Kat. They are long-term friends, somehow, and Kat's only character trait is being friends with Hannah. What is she outside of that? Nothing much. Also, I don't know how these two have been friends for that long. I don't know friends. Can you get very attached with too much relationships? So, surprise, surprise, Kat's moving for unknown reasons. So she's having a goodbye party, I guess. Claire's there too, because apparently they've been friends for 10 years. What? Kat is trying to get both Hannah and Clay laid, and then, who invited their dad to this party? Oh, okay, so this man is supposed to be a junior in high school. Yeah, sure, okay.
I like your laugh.
Thanks. I like your understated sense of fashion.
Well, at least they wrote them like 16-year-old, because what kind of flirting is this? Now, Clay obviously really wants Hannah, but he's too busy being a simp. So these two meet each other at a party, and he's with his Asian friend. What's his name? Zach. Oh, come on! Alright, I'm just gonna put this counter up here and just, Ding it every time I hear a generic name. So surprise, surprise, she falls with this not 16-year-old Justin. The most obvious fuckboy I've ever seen. Look, I'll even prove it. See? And he gives her a gay little smile, and then makes an attempt at flirting that even my 16-year-old self would cringe at.
We went home and changed.
Hannah then stalks and flirts with him a bit, and then also does the same with Clay. Oh, poor Clay.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
So Justin does a Chad move and chases after Hannah, gets her number, but he gets ditched on the bus because Hannah just jumps off. Kind of chill-ass move, but kind of a little bit of a bitch move. But we'll forgive her for now. They send 4 boring texts to each other that would get even the hottest of girls an unmatch. And then because he doesn't know what year it is, he immediately calls her. Buddy, you can't just send 4 texts and then immediately call her. Oh, lucky them. Her mom came in and took her phone right as he started calling. What convenient luck. Well, wait a minute. Why didn't her mom just come in, see the text, and then call Justin? That would have made more sense. And kind of put them both on the spot to talk over the phone. Okay, whatever. They make plans to hang out in like half an hour in a park. And then all of a sudden it's nighttime. That doesn't seem right. Wow, what a great date. So these like 20-year-olds are pretending to be 16-year-olds. And they're playing on a playground for 12-year-olds. Yeah, just making sure I have everything correct. It's a fine date. He slides down a slide. He pulls out his phone to take pictures of her while she's in a skirt. Hold up, what? Hannah, why would you let this happen? Why didn't you tell him, hey, maybe don't be a creep? And how come when you saw him do it and let him do it, did you not be like, hey, delete him afterwards? I don't know what girl would like let this happen. Like, gotta have that conflict happen. So they have a little kiss. Gay. And the next day in school, Justin immediately starts showing the picture around. Like a bunch of 14-year-olds that finally saw a tit. Then this gets said.
That's hot.
Only said by virgins, ladies and gentlemen. It spreads real quick around the school. Like an STD and an orgy. Clay somehow gets it, even though he knows like 3 people in this school. And none of them would ever send this pic. Okay, Mikey's the name? Who is Mikey? Who gave Mikey Clay's number? Does everyone have everyone's number? Is that how it works? Alright, so what's his dreaded picture look like? Oh, cool. It's,
Absolutely fucking nothing.
I think the age of book was written is coming through. Like in the mid-2000s, sure, this is a little racy, but like 2017, this pic is tame as hell. I've seen Instagram pics more revealing than that. And why does everyone have an iPhone 4? I think the only pictures you'd be getting from this scenario is just blurry colors. Look at her. She's clearly not moving in that picture. Also, Tony keeps following Clay around, immediately calls him out for stealing his Walkman from like, 20 feet away? Then he just leaves. So he's the gatekeeper of the tapes. Back at school, Hannah tries talking to Clay, but he's still pretty salty about being in the friend zone. I get your pain, brother. Just kidding, I wasn't good enough to be friend zoned.
A rumor based on a kiss ruined a memory that I hoped would be special.
You know, the truth is often non-existent when you straight up don't say it. Like a good, we only kissed. Would be nice to hear, Hannah. Belly would probably believe you. But fuck that. Being a victim isn't trying not to be one. It's doing everything in her power to stay a victim. Idiots. So let's get our little tier list out. And we're going to rank each character on how badly they screwed over Hannah. So first character, Justin. Well, what did he do? Well, he took a picture of her under her skirt and sent it around. And because of this, everyone thinks she's a whore now. Which... What? I feel like it would have been better if they just dated for a couple months. And she sent a nude to him, and like the fuckboy he is, he sent it around. So where's he going? I'm gonna put him in Scorpion tier. Because Hannah, you trusted an obvious Scorpion, and you got shocked when he stung you. Alright, next episode. Okay, next tape. It starts with Clay's parents trying to pressure him into doing drugs. Probably for the apparitions he keeps seeing. Yeah, he kept seeing Hannah in the last episode. And by the way, it only gets worse from here. So the next subject of the tapes gets revealed. Jessica. Fuck. She's trying to find Justin because he just disappeared for unknown reasons. Apparently they're dating too. Then this girl starts talking to Clay. Her name's Sherry, apparently. I get it's probably pity, but why is Clay kind of pulling right now? Is this what I gotta do to get game? Be friends with the person who killed himself? Anyway, what's on this tape? Okay, so apparently Hannah and Jess are both new, and they got basically assigned as friends by this lady. All right, it's kind of cringy, but they both act very bitchy to this woman. Fuck her for giving a shit, I guess. Oh, look at work. They became friends. Fuck you, bitches. So they start hanging out and going to this coffee shop, Monet's, and just start talking about the dumbest fucking shit. Oh my god, the outfit would look so good on you. I know, right? Oh my god, I'm so fat. I'm secretly bisexual woman. Whatever, like a couple months in his dumbass friendship, some guy starts checking them out. Alright, what does this creep look like?
Ha! Gay!
So they could confront this guy, and Hannah says this.
Have you ever heard of the male gaze?
Yeah, I am the male gaze. Oh wait, what's this kid's name?
Alex Standall?
Oh god, son of... So these three dorks start hanging out and getting coffee together, talking about even dumber shit.
FML.
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 Ew, cappuccino fingers.
Sorry.
But oh no, they start breaking off and not hanging out as much. Oh my god, it's the end of the world. So why do they stop hanging out?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, what? So apparently, Alex and Jess started dating. Because apparently he was checking Jess out.
What? What the f-
Okay, there is no possible way this man is sexually attracted to women at all. Jess, I'm sorry, but you can only be a cover. Anyway, so Hannah gets really jealous that her gay friend wasn't interested in her. Typical broad. So like a petty bitch, she drops Clay with a honest question.
Can I ask you a super needy, when did I become this kind of girl question?
Girl.
Do you think I could ever be as pretty as Jessica Davis?
Hannah, what are you doing there, sweetheart? You know this is Clay. You know the only girls he talks to are you and his mom. Don't throw this hardball question at this poor boy. And you're not even going to give him any leeway in his phrasing at all.
You're special.
Special, like retarded.
By the way, Clay saying yes or no would also get the same reaction. Because the right answer is, I think you're prettier than Jessica. That was the correct answer she wanted to hear. A better question for Clay would have been, hey, do you think I'm pretty? That would have been way easier for him to answer. Which would be, look awkward as hell. And that's basically a yes. But no, why be nice to Clay when you could just do this shit instead?
That's how you're socialized. I keep thinking you're some different kind of male. Clearly, there's no such thing.
Wow, you suck, Hannah. Sorry I didn't say the exact words you wanted to hear, you narcissistic bitch. Oh, look, another opportunity to be a bitch. You know, Hannah's not going to pass that up.
There you go.
Enjoy your movie. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to make your visit more pleasant.
Okay.
So pep rally's going on, and... Oh, you know who won the Captain Award? Oh, did you guess that the only 30-year-old here? Now, because his dad was getting this award, Justin didn't want to show up. So Jess leaves, and Clay keeps trying to stalk and follow her. Jess basically says, Hannah's like bitch, and I did nothing wrong. You are nitpicking and biased. I win, bye-bye. It's not like I disagree, but like, it's not like you're not a bitch either. Okay, so what happened with these two? Apparently, Jess saw a piece of paper Alex made, and she is not a fan of this paper. I don't know, she's paper phobic, I guess. Now, Jess thinks Hannah commissioned this paper and calls her a slut for it.
Because that's what sluts do.
That's a little rude, come on.
Fuck you.
Hannah, come on, don't take it there. Ugh, tough crowd. Clay starts walking home, and then these two borks try picking him up like it's a GTA game. But Owen is like, nah. This is like the Simpsons hit and run game. Hookers aren't in that game. Get out of here. Get wrecked, nerds.
Ha! Got him!
What's this guy's name? Marcus? I'll say it's unique. Tony also calls Clay out for taking 10 years to listen to all these tapes. Book comparison time. In the book, it takes Clay one night to listen to all 13 tapes, and he just walks around the city to the places on the map. I'll just repeat that. It takes him one night. Yeah, they really wanted to drag this book into 13 hours. I wonder if they could stretch it out any longer. Anyway, Justin is apparently chilling at the 30-year-old's house. Oh, damn, he's loaded. Oh, does he have a name? Bryce. Yeah, okay. He's just been playing COD and avoiding his problems. But Jess finds him and makes some vague threats and comments. And the episode ends. Cool.
Alright, so what did Jess do? Well, she ghosted her friend, dated a gay guy, and called her friend a whore. Sounds like a bitch to me. Oh, by the way, she was there for the whole Justin and Hannah thing, and she's now dating Justin now. Yeah, you get bitched here.
Episode 3. This one starts with some shitty narration from Hannah about some stupid butterflies. Wow, I didn't know you were Hannah from Until Dawn. Apparently Alex is that butterfly. Well, hang on a sec. Is it because he's gay? Come on, Hannah. That's low-hanging fruit. So Hannah was real upset that she wasn't told that Jess and Alex were dating. Alex, you're doing this cover thing all wrong. You're supposed to tell everyone you have a girlfriend, not hide her away. Also, it's not his responsibility to tell you he's dating Jess. Like, the fuck, Hannah?
Hannah was, well, I mean, sometimes she would run around the house singing show tunes in funny voices and showering us with hugs, and other times she was quiet and moody, and it could be hard to get a word out of her.
Mrs. Baker, that's called being on your period. Did you not have the period talk with her?
So then why are you?
I also see where Hannah got her bitchiness from, because Mrs. Baker is just a cunt. Look, I'm not going to comment too much about the Hannah's parents' lawsuit subplot thing. Why? Because it's boring and not interested me in the slightest. So we're just gonna skip it every time, all right? It's just Hannah's mom pretending to be a detective and a bitch to literally everyone around her. Anyway, she talks with this girl. What's her name? Courtney. God damn it.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
That kid is clearly reading off the script.
Then Clay kind of asked Hannah on a date to look at the moon, and Hannah says this.
I might even howl.
Trying to tell us something? Anyway, he secures the date. So don't fuck it up, Clay. He's gonna fuck it up. Then we have this conversation.
Maybe you should go. I shouldn't have to go. You should be here.
Then go get him. Drag him back.
Oh god, this boring as hell conversation. Yo, who left this locker open? Then Justin's just walking around Bryce's house with the family he wish he had. Poor him. Alright, hold on. Who put this good scene in this show? Yes, this is a very well performed and written scene. Then it translates to another scene.
This lawsuit could cost the district
Skip. Oh, look, the battle of the betas. Who's more beta or least beta? I don't know how to judge this. Wait, what's this cuck's name? Better not be something basic, because I will get real freaking mad. Back in the past. Oh, hi, Alex. Have a nice time watching a movie past the credits alone?
So y'all good, man?
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably doing well in life. Oh, wait, the moon date! Man, I wonder if they're gonna kiss. Hell no, they're gonna do that. They're gonna blow that chance. But there's gonna be others, obviously, right? Right? Oh no. The dreaded paper appears. Okay, what is this paper actually? I think it might be a page of the Death Note or something. Because Alex wrote Hannah's name on it. Ayo! Apparently, it's just a dumb list of best girl stuff or worst girl stuff. Like best lips, best ass, best... So, who's this Sophia Miller? She sounds like a interesting girl to hang out with. Asking for a friend. So since Hannah just hates this paper, she throws it away. You 60 IQ mouth breather. Don't just throw it away in front of everyone, where they're obviously just gonna go and take it out of the trash. Rip it up, crumble it up, put it in your bag. Like Jess does this. Did this in the last episode. She took it. Man, the last episode and this episode wouldn't have happened if you just kept the paper. Hannah and Clay start talking about the hot list. And he's like, isn't that a compliment? And she's like, how would you feel like if you had like worst biceps? First of all, Hannah, I'd have the best biceps. And I'd obviously take that as a compliment. It's come to my attention that any interaction with Clay, she's sort of oblivious to the fact that Clay is not good with talking in like general. He's like the equivalent of someone learning English and then fucking up basic conversations. You sort of need to explain every social cue he's not getting. Not get sarcastic with him, little sweetheart. Since Hannah's not a fan of this paper either, so she bitches out Alex for the list, and all the boys praise him for getting with Hannah. Okay, never mind. Your cover's clearly working, Alex. Keep doing what you're doing. Anyway, Clay goes to Monet's, and oh, look, it's Sky. And guess what? She's a bitch, too. Clay seems to be only into girls that are the worst to him. Is he like a sadist or something? Or a masochist?
When I was little, I used to cry every time we drove over a bridge. I don't know why. My mom used to try to distract me, and she...
That is the loudest coffee maker I've ever heard. Oh, hey, Alex. You're looking especially school shootery this fine evening. Clay starts talking to Alex, and apparently it only took him one night to listen to all the tapes. Clay, see? You don't have to take that long.
I'm afraid to.
Well, you should be.
But I mean...
Ooh, clever foreshadowing. Okay, so why did Alex put these names on the list? Out of spite. Wow, what they filmed for 20 seconds? Yeah, Jess didn't want to have sex with him, and he got salty from that and broke up with her. I don't think they cast Alex correctly. I don't think he was supposed to look like this. For some reason, he thought the best way to piss Jess off was to put her on the worst ass list. I guess he got carried away because he just put Hannah's name on the best. If your goal was to piss off Jess and make her mad at you, why'd you include Hannah? All that did was just make her mad at Hannah. You know, the opposite of your goal. Alex is very smart, if you couldn't tell. Anyway, Alex is feeling real bad about kind of killing Hannah. And she's like, oh, if she had a friend, I took her friend away. Even though, like, she had a friend. You know, Clay.
Is that I did. I killed Hannah Baker. And Justin killed Hannah Baker. And Jessica. And you. We all killed Hannah Baker.
Oh, Clay killed Hannah Baker? Oh, God, not her.
And I went there whenever I desperately needed chocolate. Which was, like, most days of the week.
Wally, why do you even sell candy bars that don't have nuts in them?
Hannah, you're kind of sounding like a whore right now. Whatever. Bryce comes in, buys her chocolate for her because he's such a nice guy. Oh, that Clay, he's such a nice guy. He's such a good boy. And then, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby, yes. Yes. Finally. She's a victim of something. Congratulations, Hannah Baker. You are a victim. Welcome to the victim club, baby. It's a good day for Hannah. It's a good day for her. Then we cut to... Is Clay gonna get assaulted now? This is kind of a little awkward. So Bryce buys him a beer. Then he starts drinking with the boys. Then he rides his bike while drunk, like a legend. Whoa, where you think you're going, bud? You don't want a BUI, right? BUI, right? He comes home, pukes on the dinner table.
Been there before.
Alex does something similar and falls into a pool while drunk and almost drowns.
Been there before.
And that's the end of the episode. Kind of more boring than the last one. But, it's all right.
All right, tier list time. So what did Alex do? He wrote her name on the best ass list, and because of this, she got her ass grabbed. Don't think you can blame that on the list. Like, there's multiple girls on that list, and I didn't hear anything about Sophia's tits getting grabbed. But if she's single, I'm down to hang. Anyway, where's Alex going? We're gonna put him in the closet tier for now, because he's an obvious gay.
Shh. This is a quiet tape.
Have you ever wondered...
Have you ever had a dream?
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Buzzwords. Fine. Fuck, dude. Stop crashing into parked cars.
I get that it's a thrill. Looking into someone's life. My heart's pounding.
Gross. I hate whenever you speak.
She just wanted attention.
He's out of line, but he's right.
So, you hate zombies. You're zombie racist.
Okay, these two are walking home. They're clearly not gonna kiss. Obviously. Like, this is the 4th episode. They're obviously not gonna kiss. And Hannah, you cannot wait for Clay to make the first move. This is Clay. He will take 10 years to make the first move. You give him like half an hour of listening to some tapes, and he's taking 10 years.
Asshole.
I mean, at least he's self-aware. She goes in her room and, excuse me, what self-respecting girl would not have her blinds closed all the time?
I was too scared to move. Even to shut the blinds.
Shut up. You could have closed them when you undressed. Okay, back at school, there's this don't let your kid kill themselves seminar thing going on. Oh, hi, Mrs. Baker. You look very tall standing on that soapbox of yours. There's this weird debate lawsuit. Was Hannah bullied here? It's part of the lawsuit thing. I don't know if that's how it works, because your kid killed themselves. Don't know how that's the school's fault. And what, did you, read the script or something? How do you know she was bullied? Did Hannah not ever talk to you? At all? Maybe Mrs. Baker is in a bit of denial, because from what I've read, a lot of suicides come from broken or absent homes. Nice costume, Tyler. What are you going as, a school shooter? All right, the plot of this one. So Tyler is stalking Hannah, and Courtney is like, oh, I have an idea. Let's put ourselves in a completely exposed position to shine a flashlight at the stalker. This is one of the dumbest plans I've ever heard. 1, they could be a murderer and just murder you when you catch them. 2, it's not going to solve the problem. Oh, I know who's stalking me now. Now I know who to dream of in my sleep. And guess what happens? They almost immediately get drunk and start talking about boys. Oh, great job. They strip a bit and start making out. Great plan, guys. When they finally enact their plan, they just see it's Tyler and like, Tyler! So Hannah's basically just like, give me the pictures you took. And Hannah's like, okay, I don't know how we got to this point, but this encouraged him to shoot his shot because he was, quote-unquote, in love with Hannah. It's a little surprise to no one when he gets laughed at. I don't know about you, Hannah, but maybe you shouldn't have just laughed at him. Suddenly, after Hannah was kind of mean to Tyler, the pics get sent out all over the school. Wait a minute, Tyler lied? You probably should have been a bit nicer when rejecting him, Hannah. No one knew it was her and Courtney somehow, and we see Clay wanking to the picture. Really? This pic? See what I'm saying about the dated feel? Late 2000s, a pic like this might be hot, but this is in the age of internet porn. Anyway, the asshole brigade is like, let's try hanging out with Clay and stuff. But Justin still has murder on his mind, so he's still thinking of that. Clay, in a fit of rage, takes a nude pic of Justin and sends it around the school. Wait a minute. So Tyler also has his blinds wide the fuck open? Really? I feel like he'd be probably more inclined than others, seeing the fact that multiple people have thrown rocks through his window. Am I paranoid? Am I the only one that makes sure my windows are covered when getting naked? Whatever, boo-hoo for Tyler, he can get bullied even more. But I like this. It seems like Clay is punishing all the people on the tapes. Tyler's the first one that actually, did something really bad. Other than that, though, this episode was just boring as hell. Alright, tier list.
Tyler, you stalked a girl and then posted a lesbian picture online. You get bitch boy tier. You fucking cuck.
Episode 5. Starts with a winter formal dream thing, and Clay only wishing he could be this confident. And then shows, gross this, and then Courtney stabbing her. So this is Courtney's tape. So apparently she has 2 dads. Oh, so that's why she's a lesbian. That makes sense. If you have 2 gay dads, then you're going to produce a lesbian kid. That's just how it works. It's got to balance everything out.
Perfectly balanced. This whole thing should be.
And Clay seemingly isn't taking forever to listen to each tape anymore. More or less, he just listens to it, and then the episode plays out with him knowing. I'm fine with that. He's just mean-mugging her right now. So I think he's sticking to the executing justice thing. I'm definitely a fan. So in this one, Hannah is trying to be friends with Courtney, even though she just does not want to be friends with her. Because the whole, lesbian pick thing. But Hannah tries a second time, and Courtney's like, yeah, I'll give in. Wait, do I just have to try a second time, and then a girl will go out with me? So they start hanging out, and then one of Courtney's friends is like, hey, do you have a car to drive us to Winter Formal? And she's like, yes. Yeah, this doesn't sound like manipulation at all. So she gets a new car, and takes her totally new friends to Winter Formal. Hey, Clay's here. Then the scene from the beginning sort of plays out, but in reality, Clay being an awkward fuck. So they have a little dance, and then, it gets all slow. Thanks to wingman Tony over there. Hell yeah, Tony. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No. This is the 10th fucking time these two have almost kissed. Fine!
Fuck it. I'm saying it.
New counter. I'm putting a new counter up. Every time these two almost kiss. So what did Courtney do? Apparently she spread some more rumors about Hannah to save her own ass. So now this guy's a creep to Hannah, and it's like, 2 girls on one. Is this an effective way of flirting? So this guy says 2 different rumors. Hannah denies one of the rumors, but not the other for some reason. She just looks at Clay like, you actually believe that, Clay? I don't know, a good denial would have been nice, Hannah, you fucking bitch. Also, from my experience, guys don't really bully girls like this. Usually guys bully guys, and girls bully girls. I don't know, am I off base with this? Anyway, she takes Jess home. Tony helps her out a bit or whatever. Back to present. So Clay is still on this vengeance streak, apparently, and tells Courtney, I'm feeling bad, can we talk? Oh yeah, he's gonna give it to her. I'm a fan of this. So he takes her to Hannah's grave and just kind of shames her a bit and makes her cry. I mean, that's like kind of mean, I guess. She sort of made a rumor about Hannah, and you're just kind of shaming her a bit. I mean, I guess it's fine. Even though I don't think it's that big of a deal, Justin hates to see Courtney cry, so he gets real pissed about this. So he gets his boys, Zach and Alex. 3 boys with 3 basic names. Let's go. He finally puts his plan into action. They kidnap Clay, make Alex drive kind of fast, and makes Clay nervous, and then he immediately folds. That was a little underwhelming. Clay then has a little shower, he has a little cry, and then the episode ends. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I totally forgot. These 2 chucklefucks talking about the lawsuit. I skipped over that part because, I don't care.
Tier list. So, Courtney's a lesbian. She made a lie that Hannah's a lesbian. And because of this, a guy was creepy to her. And because of this, she got cock-blocked. Alright, so where are we going to put Courtney? So we're just going to put Courtney in the closet, where she truly belongs.
This one begins with a fight that Alex starts with this kid, Montgomery. Monty Boy. Monty Mole.
What is Monty Mole?
I don't know, but I like him. Oh, look, the Jewish man has the most coins.
And they're funny for like 10 minutes in movie time. And Alex actually pulled his own for like a good while, which is like pretty impressive. He's like a scrawny emo kid. And Montgomery's like a football player. I'd feel pretty pathetic if this kid almost kicked my ass. And then Justin tries threatening Clay, but he doesn't give a shit. Yeah, Clay, keep going with his vengeance path. Anyway, Sherry starts talking to him and Clay finally makes a move. Oh yeah, Clay. So what's this episode's gimmick? Well, it's Valentine's Day, the greatest month of the year. And apparently everyone in the school is single. There's this dumb love survey thing that they fill out on paper of all things. They could have just done this online. In fact, it is online. When Hannah hands them the paper, they just fill the survey out online. It'd make more sense if this was taking place in the late 2000s. Anyway, the survey kind of sucks because Hannah describes a nerd, Clay, and she somehow gets Bryce and Alex. Is because they both kind of have blondish hair. Is that why? Yeah, Tinder's already a thing, guys. Because this survey is literally the worst, Hannah gets a call from Marcus, asking her out on a date. But here's the thing, though. Hannah's is sort of, what's the word? She's sort of a racist, so she's like, I don't want to go on a date with you. But Sherry's like, no, it's Black History Month. Come on, go on a date with him. So she got peer pressured into it. She's like, okay, I will. Marcus is a diversity hire. Anyway, Clay and Hannah start talking about the Valentine survey thing, and Clay's like, oh, I didn't do it. I'm too cool for that. Then this kid named Jeff comes into frame. Apparently they're friends. Ooh, nice guys. Anyway, these 2 are friends for some reason. They're friends. Okay, if he's friends with Tony, he could be friends with this kid named Jeff, okay? We can grant that. So Jeff sort of screws Clay up a bit.
What's up with you, man? How'd that dollar Valentine thing work out?
I thought you said you didn't do it.
Oh, I thought you told me.
Yeah, he sort of gets caught in his lie. But he's like, nah, I didn't get any good matches. And like a bitch. Hannah says this nonsense.
I guess I should just call Marcus.
Yeah, I guess so.
Marcus, it's Hannah. I thought about it, and the answer is yes.
Damn it, Hannah. How many times do I have to fucking tell you this? Clay is not going to make the first move. You have to be obvious as fuck with him.
Okay, I'm just going to put another counter up here. Every time Hannah is, a bitch and waits for Clay to make the first move, even though he's clearly not going to do that, we're just going to put it up here for now. So she goes out with Marcus. Only good things can come from this. Whose tape is this? Marcus's? Yeah, this is... Only good things can come from this. Hey, it's the crazy lady. Oh, crazy thing. There's a skip button over here.
Any luck?
No, I'm not finding anything. Just notes saying, God, my parents suck. I hate my parents. They don't care about me. All of this is just worthless.
So Hannah and her mom start talking a bit, and wait a minute. How has Hannah never talked to her mom about Clay? I think if you're crushing on a boy as hard as Hannah is, I think you tell your mom, especially if you seemingly have a good relationship with her. Yeah, I don't know how females work. Ladies, is this sound logic? My face? Anyway, Clay starts helping out Sherry with her school stuff. He's like, well, let's move it to my place.
Oh. Hey, Mom. I thought you'd be at work.
Oh, Clay, honey. Keep the door open.
God fucking bitch. Alright, so these 2 were talking about history or something? I don't know. They're talking about some school nonsense thing. I don't know. Sherry's stupid, I guess. I don't know. So they're talking a bit. No, they can't be. They're not doing this. No.
You earned a bronze medal.
So how's your date going with Marcus? All right, let's review. So he took an hour to get there.
Oh, off to a good start already.
And came with 4 jock friends. A what? Okay, so what's going on? What's his play here?
What's his play? He's an hour late.
Make a girl wait. She's still there after you show. You know she's DTF.
What's DTF?
Dude, spell it out.
It's already letters.
Alright, there's too many flaws with Marcus's plan. The girls he's gonna ask out are they're just gonna leave after an hour. And the girls that stay are not gonna be attractive enough that he would ever ask out. The only ones that are gonna, like, stay an hour and he's gonna find attractive are just ones with, like, low self-esteem. Okay, he might be onto something, actually.
Is this okay?
Mm-hmm. Clay, don't ruin the mood. I get you're trying not to be a rapist right now, but you can usually tell when a girl isn't into what's going on right now.
I should know. I've heard them all. Stop. Get away from me. You're gross. Calling the police. I'm only 9.
But Clay got some... wait, Clay, no.
Yeah, it's okay if you don't like me like that.
Okay, is this something girls actually think? If you're smooching a dude and he's just like, ooh, hold up. Like, do you immediately think, oh, he's not into me, even though you've been making out? Does that sound logic? Does that make sense? Because to me, it doesn't make any sense to me.
But she actually reveals she's on the tapes too. And Clay's like, whoa, I know what's going on here. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to mess with my head. So he kicks her out like a Chad.
Yeah, Clay!
Okay, so this interracial date didn't go well at all. Let's check the other one. All right, what's my boy Marcus doing? Okay, so Marcus gets a little bit too handsy, and Hannah's like, no, and pushes him off. All right, first he looks at the boys before doing it. Dude, are you, like, trying to piss her off? So his little boy feelings get hurt, and he freaks out on her. Clay is tense back and forth with his mom, and ends the conversation on a king move. Then it shows a bunch of dudes being good men to their loved ones in their lives. And I thought that was a generally nice moment to end on. Hey, we're not all bad.
I want to drop out. Well, I want to drop you off a building soon. Okay, so Marcus made a girl wait an hour to go on a date with him. Who do you think you are? Second, he brought his boyish club with him to watch the date. Marcus, who do you think you are? Third, he tried grabbing at her cooch like 5 minutes into the date. Who the fuck do you think you are, Marcus? Then he had a little meltdown from rejection. Marcus, who the fuck do you think you are? Okay, he's going in little boy tier for his boyish behavior.
Episode 7. It starts with Clay's parents talking about him behind his back.
Bathtub.
Damn it, Clay! Stop standing and staring at people.
And they reveal Hannah slit her wrists in a bathtub. Like she just took some pills in the book. I guess they foreshadowed this in the 5th episode. Anyway, some girl is trying to open Hannah's locker and... Hey! What the hell? Shit, Clay. Jeez. Chill, dude. He almost assaults this girl. So he opens it up for her and then hallucinates. Once he's done doing that...
I said thanks for helping me. That was really nice.
Yeah, he's a real nice guy, isn't he? What, she got daddy issues or something? Then we're the only class in this school with this lady. Then they try making Zach look cool, but it's not working.
Maybe she should try diet.
Seriously, Prados? Jesus.
I'm just saying, all right? If you're getting fat shamed, then don't be fat.
Straight up fat.
Pratters, that's like someone saying to you, don't be an idiot and a dickwad. Can't help it.
Exactly. Thank you.
Totally not on your side, dude.
I think that's totally in your control, dude. Some would call that character development.
I always feel stupid.
Looking?
Oh, please shut up, you self-pretentious dork. You don't know what DTF means, dude. Kill yourself. Okay, this was nice, Zach. I may be shitting on him right now, but this was still, a very nice thing to do.
Want to see a cool trick? Bryce Walker taught me.
What was it called? The sexual assault? Ew.
Well, welcome to your tape, Zach.
This is Zach's tape? Zach? The Asian Zach?
The Asian kid from 13 Reasons Why!
Alright, so what did my boy Zach do? Besides be a faker, which I hate him for. Well, he tried hitting on Hannah, but not in like a cocky, douchey way. He acts more like a nice guy. A beta way, if you will. Like Clay. So obviously Hannah hates this. And like Clay, he says something stupid and doesn't realize it.
Look, I know you think every guy likes you because you've got this great ass. But I like you for so much more than that.
All right. Hannah's been here before. What do you think she's gonna do? All right, let's play some bets. Is it A, explain why what he said is really dumb and offensive? Or is it B, do the complete opposite?
Oh my god, you're such an idiot.
What?
So they go back and forth a bit until she finally yells at him, and he sort of calls her out for being somewhat responsible for the stuff that happens to her. Whoa, Zach, don't be saying that to her. She's somewhat responsible for the things that happen? What?
You said something stupid, Zach. And I yelled at you. Big deal. You should have let it go.
Clay then imagines punching Zach. This guy needs Prozac or something, because he hallucinates like 4 different times in this scene. Since he interrupts for the 9th fucking time, he leaves and then keys Zach's car. Yeah, back to revenge. It's weird he skipped over Marcus. Well, he was making moves with female, so yeah, it's understandable. But what did Zach even do, though? Besides just have a little fight with Hannah. Well, apparently, in that same stupid class, Hannah would get these drawings of bunnies in her little compliment bag. From, who could it be? But after her little fight with Zach, suddenly, they're just gone now. Well, who could have done this? Yeah, he pettily steals her compliments. What? So Hannah writes a note to him with all her gay feelings on it and puts it in her bag as a trap. He reads it and then immediately tosses it. Well, what did you expect, Hannah? He was pettily stealing compliments from you.
Why me, Zach? You should have let it go. Why me? You should have let it go.
So she texts Jess to, talk, and who texts like this? Sure, period, space, 7, period. Don't know if you can call Jess a friend. Last interaction you had with her was you dropping her off drunk.
No, I'm waiting for someone. No? Why? So I guess I didn't have any friends.
Except Clay, who you mentioned 3 seconds ago. Oh, and Tony, who jumped your car like a week ago. Kinda seems a little disrespectful to both of them. So apparently Clay gets caught for the, car keying. I don't know what detective put it together. That might have been the suspicious guy that was hallucinating 9 different times. Look at little boy Zach. My mommy got me in.
See? She stopped by.
Oh dear, I seem to have spotted a cut.
Wait, hold up. We gotta go back to the past for no reason. So she sort of writes a suicide note asking for help, expecting Zach to say something. Hannah, why do you keep trying to reach out to him?
I think whoever wrote this is just looking for attention.
Oh dear, I seem to have spotted a cut.
Maybe it's like a call for help.
Oh, cool. Sherry has some sense.
You let everyone think it was Sky. Why didn't you speak up?
Okay, only the short king dork thought it was Sky. Also, don't blame him. What was he supposed to say? You guys are like acquaintances. Okay, back to the present. Zach actually doesn't really care about the car. He actually feels genuinely bad for what he did to Hannah. And he actually still has the note he crumbled up.
Why is he like the chillest person on the tapes?
So Clay gets grounded, but he drops the tapes off to Tony because he's like, I'm done with the series. So it's new Clay, everyone. He's saying hi to the main characters. Hey, everybody, looking good. Look at me. I'm Clay. I'm happy. Then he hears the tapes being played on the loudspeaker. Sorry, Clay. You may have stopped listening to the tapes, but you still haven't stopped smoking crack. So now he's got to show a bunch of exchange students all around the school. Man, I wonder how this will go.
It's Justin Foley and Zach Dempsey, star basketball players here at Liberty High. Hey, Justin, where's my bike? Justin stole my bike.
Oh, it's going wonderfully right now.
This one's special. It belonged to a girl who killed herself.
So he is having a full-on breakdown, and it's absolutely freaking amazing.
You see all these "Don't Kill Yourself" posters up on the wall? They weren't up before. They put them up because she killed herself. And why did she do it? Because the kids here treated her like shit.
Jensen, that's enough.
But no one wants to admit it, so they paint over the bathrooms and put up a memorial because that's the kind of school that this is.
Please, more of this.
Welcome to Liberty High.
If the show continues with this, I will be very happy. All right, tier list.
So what did Zach do? He tried asking out Hannah, got rejected. They yelled at each other. Because of this, he pettily steals her compliments out of a compliment bag. Then he gets turned the fuck off by her heavy-ass note. Why would you give this to him, Hannah? It's also repeated throughout the episode that he got away with everything. Not anyone else on the tapes. Just him. Yeah, like Marcus. He didn't get away with anything. He got off scot-free. Okay, so we're just going to put Zach in the catfish tier for pretending to be a cool jock when he's actually 3 simps in an overcoat trying to get into an R-rated movie.
Episode 8. It starts with Clay getting called out for the little meltdown he had last episode. Now he has to talk with Mr. Porter. Clay, you can't keep doing heroin in the bathroom anymore. People are noticing. Dude, it's only a little crack. It's not that big of a deal. Watch, I'll go smoke with Tony right now. Then we cut to the nerd brigade, who still really want to kill Clay.
Are you really telling me to grow up? Little mama's boy?
Yeah.
Zach thought for like a second of being a little bitch boy. No, I'm an alpha.
Oh, that is the Asian guy from 13 Reasons Why. You were right.
You finally got it.
Anyway, since Hannah's like in her 20s at this point, it's probably a good idea to start looking at colleges. You can only have so many gap years, Hannah. But she apparently has to be doing better in school to get in the big Ivy League colleges. But here's her dilemma. She doesn't really want to try.
How's your GPA? Could be better.
If you don't have the money, and you don't really have the grades, a lot of the decision gets made for you.
Oh, who is this liberal arts major? Alex and Justin get into it a bit because one of them really wants to kill Clay. I'll give you a hint. It's not the gay one. In the meantime, Hannah finally gets to the subject of this tape. This guy.
Nice to see a friendly face.
Oh, I think my gator is going off right now.
Oh wait, what's this guy's name? Brian. Yeah, apparently that liberal arts major is a librarian, and they do poetry readings.
Well, don't get used to it. I think it's gonna be my first and last time if you're gonna be here.
Whoa, Hannah, you can't just be homophobic like that. It's the current year. So Tony just takes Clay to a big old boulder.
That's just a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
Then Hannah tries denying Brian's service for being gay. Hannah, ever heard of Title IX?
Come on, I know you're a journal girl.
I don't like how gay he said that.
I'm a skinny faggot who writes poems.
You're gay?
Oh, cool, a scene to skip. Wait!
Oh dear, I seem to have spotted...
Wants to be a marine biologist.
A marine biologist.
A marine biologist. So Mr. Porter has a talk with Hannah about college nonsense, and she can't actually get into any of the Ivy League schools that she wants to get into because her grades are kind of mid. So Mr. Porter gives her two options. Either make some changes. What? She is perfect, you bigot. Or lower her standards. Oh, what? Hannah deserves nothing but perfection. Anyway, I'm going to be skipping over a lot of the poetry crap because it bores me. Oh no, is she going to start hanging out with the self-described news snob?
Seriously, can you teach me?
Really?
A couple of hours, a couple of nights a week. Chips and salsa on me.
Yep. Okay, Hannah, whatever he does to you, you deserve it. He is literally a snake. All right, sex scene.
I don't do it for you anymore.
Typical broad, only thinking of herself. So these two dorks finally climb up the big boulder, and apparently Clay's really stoked about it.
Hey, it's that kid from 13 Reasons Why.
So Hannah reads out her boring poem to everyone. That man is falling asleep right now.
Look, this does not leave the safe space.
People need to see this. It will change them.
No, they don't.
Oh, well, no issue here, Hannah. You don't want to publish it, and he's going to respect that. Obviously.
Talking. I realize now I was desperate for someone to listen. And you listened. And then you turned around and made my most private thoughts a public spectacle.
What? No!
Well, this is a surprise to me. I would never expect this out of Brian, of all people. And of course, this is the most popular thing in the school right now. The strangest things get stupidly popular in this school for some reason. An unremarkable picture, a piece of paper, another unremarkable picture, and then another piece of paper. There seems to be a pattern going on. And of course, it's always about Hannah. Does it look cool to kill yourself now, kids? Anyway, Hannah goes to confront him.
What the hell, Ryan?
Wait, his name's Ryan? That's even blander of a name. How did I not know that? Anyway, Tony's talking to Clay about when Hannah gave him the tapes. And he talks about seeing her body, you know, after the self-killing. And it's actually a pretty good scene. Then Tony reveals he's gay because Clay didn't know that.
What?
To be fair, Tony, my gaydar didn't immediately go off with you, except when you're interacting with any other gay character. Well, Clay is, you know, pretty stupid, so who knows? But he does get the tapes back. Oh, great, these two.
Honey, you can't do that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
It's totally fine.
Oh, gross. Don't make her say anything if she's gonna say it like that.
What's your name?
It's okay, sweetie. You can tell her.
It's Hannah. Anna Baker.
Don't worry about it. I have a daughter, too.
No wonder you're such a pro. How old is she?
17.
17.
This is gonna be an awkward drive home. This is gonna be an awkward sex scene.
You didn't say much on the way home?
Yeah, see? Told you. What was that? What was that? Man, what a great transition that was. Oops, I spilled some ice. So Hannah finishes off the narration, and it goes right into Clay starting the tape. Then he gives the poem to Mrs. Baker, and then the episode ends. Alright, tier list.
What did Ryan do? Well, he has a boring name. You straight up pissed me off right there. And he did exactly what you expected he was going to do. Use you. So, I'm going to put him in devil tier.
Hey, what's up? I'm the devil. Can I come inside your house and not totally fuck you over? Oh, why, of course. I don't see any immediate red flags going on right now. Episode 9. This one starts with some big foreshadowing that some shit went down at Jess's party. And nobody is happy about it. Clay really wants to help. Justin is still on a murder spree. And Jess is falling apart at the seams. So Hannah gets a fun little haircut, and Clay reacts like Clay.
What are you staring at?
Oh, nothing. No, sorry.
But he is also making the moves. Yes, it's taken my boy a whole year, but he's still working. He still gets rejected, though, unfortunately. But don't let that keep you down. Just shake it off. Looking good, Clay. Keep that shirt untucked.
Actually, there's this back-to-school party at Jessica Davis's house tonight. But I don't have to go if you don't want me to.
Saturday night. Go have fun.
Yeah, I do have homework I need to get done by Monday. And I was going to try and get ahead on the syllabus.
Oh, back to normal school. What do you want, Marcus?
What do you want, Marcus?
Oh, shit. Clay is just as done with these stupid tapes as I am. So the Jerk-Off Club is getting really antsy right now because Clay finally got to the tape, and Alex is getting a lot more aggressive, and Justin is getting even more aggressive, and Clay is getting even more edgy. So Hannah goes to the party and gets all wet, then makes an astute observation.
But if I'd have known what was going to happen, I never would have walked through that door.
No shit, Sherlock.
We see Jess having some doubts about the incident, and Marcus is asking Bryce for some weed. Oh, hey, it's one of these scenes. You know what I like doing with these.
Way, your strategy, honey.
I'm trying to fight back here.
Back check. Well, look at this predicament. Some anonymous person planted weed in Clay's bag. Who could have done these? So he gets suspended, and he's basically done with this episode. His mom picks him up in not a great mood, and he goes right to the police station, and then doesn't go in. Oh, wait, whose tape is this? This is Justin's second tape. So what did he do? Well, it's complicated. First, it's kind of implying he had sex with Jess while she was not conscious, which apparently is a crime.
First I'm hearing about this.
Anyway, he tells his mom that he and Hannah were actually friends. Then he gets this sick flash and starts speeding out of there. Where to? Probably for some sick revenge. He then goes to Justin's house, who was a lot calmer with Clay. So we finally get to see what actually happened that night. So apparently, it wasn't actually Justin that hooked up with Jess that night. It was actually Shrek. And to give him some credit, Justin did try stopping him, but, like, he's an ogre. What is he gonna do?
What are you doing in my swamp?
And apparently, Hannah saw the whole thing from the closet. At the very least, she does understand that both her and Justin let her down.
But we both let her down.
It's all ogre now.
Like, she's taking some accountability, which, good on her. Clay then grills him for lying to Jess. But since Clay is a simp, he doesn't understand that lying to girls is way better than telling them the truth.
All men would never get laid if they couldn't lie. This is a fact.
For some reason, Clay's mom couldn't find him, even though she drove while he was just Naruto running there.
I am defending a lawsuit brought by two parents whose daughter was so damaged by something that she took her own life. What if our son was a part of that?
He's not capable of it.
How do you know?
I know.
Hey, smart man. He clearly knows his child, unlike some other parents. Now, Jess is thinking about that night and...
I come in?
What a gentleman asking to come inside, rather than just busting through her wall.
We should probably talk, huh?
That's hugging, not talking, you liar. Typical white male lying to a woman of color. Wow, even more racism going on. Clay starts assaulting Tony, a gay man of color. Clay's sort of pissed because he thinks everyone is protecting Bryce, but he doesn't realize Bryce is just gonna ground everyone if they talk shit. Like, what are they gonna do? He's just gonna send them to their room. So Clay keeps asking why. Again, Tony tells him for the 9th fucking time to listen to the tapes. Anyway, Clay has a little meltdown. He kicks his bike, and Tony is still too cool about it. He just gives him some ice, fixes his bike, and then sits with Clay as he puts on the 10th tape. Tier list. Okay, so Justin let his girlfriend get uncomfortable by his friend. This is definitely the worst thing on the tape so far. Well, yes, watching a yikes isn't the best form of entertainment. He's going into simp tier because he didn't do jack shit to Hannah. Also, fuck you, Hannah, for making this by yourself. I don't know how you did that, but good job. Episode 10. It's getting straight into it right now. Car crash, people dying, police, ambulance. Right back to the party. Oh, hey, it's Jeff, one of Clay's only friends. Someone we've only seen, 15 minutes of total screen time? Yeah, we don't see much of him. So this is, again, another person that is too cool to be friends with Clay. Now, he wants Clay to stay at the party, but some out-of-context event happened with Hannah, and it doesn't seem like it went too well. Anyway, Hannah really wants to go home, and surprise, Sherry saw the last episode, and offers her a ride home. Aw, how sweet of her. Surprise, it's Sherry's tape. And don't worry, she's not drunk. How did she prove this? Well, she did a cartwheel. Stone cold sober. Too bad she doesn't like looking where she's going and crashes into a stop sign like a dumbass. All because Hannah wanted her little charger for her phone.
My phone's dead. Do you have a charger in here?
Me cell phone as su cell phone.
She starts freaking that her dad's gonna get real pissed at her and she wants to leave like immediately. But Hannah, for a really drunk girl, starts being like, responsibility, blah, blah, blah. Hey, sure, you know you can just like report it and then just drive away. You don't have to stay. You don't have to tell him I did it. So Sherry's like, let's leave. Hannah's like, let's call. So they compromise. Then Sherry just fucking leaves. Bye, Sherry. She really needs a phone charger and...
Chargers are right over there by the beef jerky.
No, listen. There's been an accident. I need to make a call.
Sorry, we don't have a payphone.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone!
Okay. How long do you think...
Shut up. And why being a bitch right now? It's like you read the script and you know a crash is gonna happen. But you don't know that. A stop sign was knocked over. Bitch, who the fuck are you? So she gets her precious call. But apparently some dashing rogue beat her to it.
It's gonna be okay. We already have this call in. Units are responding to the scene.
Thank you.
Do you still want that charger?
Oh my god, just say no, you fucking bitch. Also, you don't know someone died. Even Clay's kind of mean to this guy. I mean, at least he, like, responds to him, though.
Do you remember what the call was about?
Clay, why are you trying to ask what the call is about? And why would he fucking remember? And why are you even asking? You know what happened. Oh, you're trying to see if it was about the assault. I get you. Smart move. Well, that would be a terrible witness, Clay. Yes, Your Honor, we have this astounding witness. What did you see, young man? Well, this girl I've never met was saying something about some, like, sexual event that happened on this specific night. Unshakable testimony right there. Because you know what that sounds like, Clay.
Met this guy who knew this guy who knew this guy who knew this guy who...
But we should hear them out. Maybe consider it.
I'm not going to consider...
Yeah, I don't really care.
Damn, that's a really good soundbite. Gonna just save that for later. Hey, it's the Anal Club, everyone. They got a new member.
Why are we defending Bryce? Can someone tell me that? He's a fucking bitch.
Why is the self-proclaimed snobby gay making the most sense right now?
What other word would you use? Yeah, well, maybe we should find out.
Ah, see? Even the other gay agrees. Well, of course, the only one in the closet is still in denial.
Okay, if Hannah is telling the truth.
Jessica says she's not.
Really, Courtney, that's still your position? Hannah's lying? Come out, little girl.
Shut up, Ryan.
Okay. Speaking of those dorks, these three talk, and this is them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Aw, damn, man, give me a chance.
What? Really, bro? I let you molest my girlfriend one time. Like, chill. Clay then interrogates Sherry about the crash and what happened, and it's becoming more obvious who died in the crash. Jeff. This lovable boy. Yeah, that's why he's been absent this far. So it was basically stated that Jeff was drunk driving, and Clay spent a lot of time being mad at him, because Jeff said, oh, I'm not drunk. But Clay's kind of realizing with the sign being down, he probably wasn't drunk, so he's kind of feeling bad about that. Yeah, sorry, Clay. He was like one of your only friends. Oh, hey, it's Hannah. Why are you crying? Oh, you watched your friend get raped and you did nothing about it? Well, his friend fucking died. We are not the same. Hannah, why would you come up to him crying, trying to tell him about the bad night you had? Why not? Hey, sorry. That might, cheer him up a bit. Maybe give him a little hug. Maybe a little kiss. Maybe give him a little head. Any kind of consulting for this man who just lost his friend.
Social cues? The fuck are those? So Hannah then tries talking to Sherry, but she's in bitch mode right now.
Keep your mouth shut.
You say anything, I will cut you.
I'll fucking show you.
Hey, it's Tyler, everyone. I haven't seen you in like 5 episodes. What you doing, bud? So apparently, Tyler wants him and Sherry to try and reason with Clay, because they're the only not murdered ones, apparently. So this lovable homosexual starts white uniting for this black girl, with the worst sentence ever.
Sherry, is this freak bothering you?
Then gets shit on by Alex being a Chad.
Didn't you just get back from your suspension? Fuck you, Alex. No thanks, Monty. You're not man enough.
Since Jess is having a mental breakdown, Jocelyn is basically almost done with her. So she goes to smoke and drink with Bryce. What is this close-up shot? What is this? What is this scene? Oh, cool, a scene to skip. Wait! Mrs. Baker is doing a bitch thing right now. And Clay's mom puts her in her fucking place. Oh yeah? Your kid's dead? Well, mine is busy having a breakdown right now. Speaking of that kid, Sherry tries showing Clay that she's actually a good person because she hangs out with the old man that was in the crash. But he sees her right through it. He could tell it's an act. Meanwhile, Jess and Bryce play with some Glocks, if you catch my drift.
Is there a KFC around? Because I smell chicken.
Jess, that's racist. Clay goes and tells Jeff's parents about the stop sign being knocked over before, and Jeff probably wasn't drunk. So Clay apparently was the first on the scene and saw Jeff's dead body, and what the fuck? Well, no wonder this guy is mentally unstable. Just a few weeks ago, he saw this. All of this. Oh, hey, Clay, are you feeling good? Did you know that girl Hannah that killed herself? How about Jeff, his friend, that he saw dead? Not gonna ask about that? I'm pretty sure it'd be, like, kind of public news if he was the first responder. Did Clay seriously not mention this to his parents? Tony not talk to him about this? Why was this not talked about? Wait a minute, hold the fuck up.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
I've been to a few funerals.
Have you ever seen a crime scene?
Well, like CSI and Law and Order and all that.
Oh, no. Like a real one.
Have you?
Why are you lying, Clay? You 100% saw a dead body. You 100% saw a crime scene. That conversation would have been a lot more interesting if that was stated. But no, Hannah's got to have her moment. Don't let the kid being third-degree murdered take any attention from the most important person in the world. Whatever. So Hannah then narrates how bad she felt about the kind of killing Jeff situation. You know, you could have given this poor boy a hug and, a sorry. Nah, don't worry about Clay. Just focus on yourself, Hannah, and how bad you feel. So he finishes this tape up and, oh, hi, Tony. Why are you sitting here with me?
You don't have to hang with me.
I think maybe I should.
Why?
Because it's your tape.
Oh, it's his tape. What? Oh my god, we're on his tape now? Well, finally we get to see what this kid did.
Did I kill Hannah Baker? Did I kill Hannah Baker?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what did this guy do? Alright, end of the episode. Tier list. So Sherry knocked over a stop sign. Didn't report it at all. Even though you can just call it in and just pretend as though you didn't do it. You can do that. Ditched a drunk girl at that stop sign. And that stop sign caused an old man to get injured. And then a student to die. Yeah, this is probably the worst thing on the tape so far that just ever happened. So Sherry, you're gonna go in the fake bitch here for being a fake bitch. Episode 11. So it starts with some trailer teaser stuff, then starts right back where the last one ended off. Now Clay obviously needs a minute and thinks he should probably be somewhere else. So this is Clay's tape.
Clay, I know you're asking yourself why you're on these tapes.
Yeah, he's not the only one, sweetheart. So Clay gets to the party like 2 hours early.
You can do snacks.
Got it.
He seemingly takes 2 hours to set up the snacks. And hey, it's Jeff, everyone. He's obviously happy to see his boy here and wonders why the basic girl isn't here yet. Then Alex starts talking with Clay. He then explains his plan to get Jessica back.
No, I'm actually just here as part of my ongoing plan. Gonna hang around Jessica enough that she gets annoyed and she falls back in love with me.
Now, Alex, that sounds like an airtight plan. But there might be a tiny little flaw with your plan. The whole, what is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. The whole, you being gay thing. Yeah, that might be a problem. Clay then sees female. Then he gets cold feet and tries dipping. Luckily, the ultimate wingman talks him back.
Now, okay? Now, or I'm gonna kick your ass. You never kick my ass. Don't tempt me.
The legend. So Clay goes back and talks with Hannah a bit in kind of an awkward way. But it's like a fun, dorky way. So it's, it's fine. Then we get this cool transition from Clay getting a phone call from his mom, then to him talking to his mom about something she said to the principal, then cutting to the principal talking about that conversation, then cutting to Justin leaving his house and calling Jess, her picking up the phone, then leaving to bam. See? The show can do cool stuff every now and then. Back to these two. So more flirting and...
So, the idea is you can have a superpower, but it has a drawback.
And you read this in a book?
No, I made it up.
It's like Niagara Falls out there.
Well, I'm a little surprised she's into this kind of flirting.
And if you could use a superpower right now, what would you want it to do?
I would make everyone else disappear.
And then what would we do?
Oh, Clay, yes. Yes, baby, you got this. You got it. Just pull the trigger. Don't stall.
We would...
Did he get you? Mostly dry.
Understatement of the fucking year. Redemption? This fucking guy over here. Hell yeah, Jeff. Oh, crap. Hannah saw.
If it's strictly coincidental, then why is he watching us?
Oh, she's on to you. Get out of there.
So, you tutor him in academics, and he tutors you in...
Girls. Girl.
The recovery.
Singular.
Damn, that Riz, bro.
It's like Niagara.
So we see Jeff being a good-ass wingman, the legend, and they move this to... Ooh.
What I mean is, I like working with you.
Oh, Clay, you're in the pocket. Come on. Do it. You got it. Do it. She's begging for it.
Well, I mean, if you work at your parents' store, at least you won't have to smell like burned popcorn.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, Clay needs a little break because it's getting a little bit too sexual. Then some other boring scenes happen that I don't really care about. Yeah, boring. Wait a minute! Is that the Asian sister from All the Boys I Used to Love with Noah Centineo?
Don't ask me why I know that.
Will you cut that out?
Back to Clay, and this kid really needs some food in him, and...
This place serves food?
Yeah. You never had shawarma either?
So Sky starts teasing Clay, then she says she could do a reading on him. Oh, God, no.
Seriously?
Don't mock what you don't know.
I am Catholic. I know all about this mystical bullshit.
Yeah, I'm with Tony on this one. This is gonna be stupid. Don't worry, it doesn't last too long. I say to myself.
Yeah, well, so did you. You used to be cool.
You used to be nice.
Oh, we can't all be nice girls like Sherry or Hannah.
Nice girls. I get Sherry, you could easily be tricked that she's a nice girl, but she's kind of a bitch inside. But Hannah? Have you had a conversation with her? She is sarcastic and bitchy to everyone she talks to. Clay then just calls her out for cutting herself and then just leaves. Tony then drives to a hill and back to the party. They go into Jess's room. Clay says some dumb shit that Hannah's gonna misinterpret.
I know you guys were friends. She's so popular.
Yes, thank you, Clay.
Well, no, I mean...
No, it's... I know what you mean.
Oh, Hannah giving him the benefit of the doubt?
Aw, who's this little understanding angel? Where the fuck was she the last 10 episodes?
So anyway, they start talking about rocks while trying to get their rocks off. What?
Oh my god. Your name is Clay.
Yeah, we get it. His name is literally Clay. It's stupid. I get it. But it's better than, Hannah.
I like the name Hannah.
Okay, that's a straight up lie, Clay.
Further proof that if men couldn't lie, they would never get laid. Except me. I would never get laid no matter how good of a liar I am.
All right, let's calm down real quick. Clay's in the pocket. Call me pessimistic, but who's gonna fuck up?
Just stop it!
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, just stop!
Oh, it's Hannah.
What a twist!
So she starts thinking of other guys and starts doing this weird mind cucking. So I'll do a little reenactment for you of this whole scene. Stop it, Clay. Get off me. Oh, what happened? I'm thinking of other boys right now. It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, I'm thinking of other boys that have wronged me, and I'm putting that burden on you. What did I do? Get out, Clay. I hate you. Go away. Anna, get the fuck out of here. Well, okay, since you want me to, I will leave. Goodbye, Hannah. Clay, why'd you leave me? Wow, Clay. Way to be a douchebag and just, like, leave a room when a female told you to. But he's not an asshole when you told him to stop, and he did. That's a good guy Clay right there. He should have done that. But after that, he should have just not listened to her. Hannah then goes on to say, Clay, you don't belong in these tapes. This isn't your fault, blah, blah, blah. Da-da-da-da-da. You're here for the story, blah, blah, blah. So this, rightfully pisses Clay the fuck off. Because all throughout the show, people keep saying, you killed Hannah. You're not innocent. You're responsible. Just as guilty as us. Blah, blah, blah. You're going down too. When all this time, throughout the whole show, every person he has interacted with, who have heard the tapes, he was the only one that didn't do anything. He literally didn't do anything. Well, he did do something. He stopped having sex with a girl when she said no. Oh, the police! So he's kind of fed up being trolled for the last 10 episodes, and he just wants to jump off and kill himself. He then rewrites a fan fiction about the scene if he stayed, and it's stupid. Well, and technically, Justin and Jessica would have come in at this point, so this would have happened. So he has a little cry, and so does Justin. Justin finally breaks down and tells Jess the truth about the party.
Guys, this does not need to happen.
No, maybe it does. Tell her, Justin.
Alex.
Because he fucking you. Wow, way to make the room awkward, dude. Whoa, Jess. What's up with you and slapping people? Careful, Jess. Last person you slapped ended up killing themselves. Anyway, Hannah's mom sniffs her heels and starts thinking about her.
Oh, but when I do it, I'm suddenly called a creep.
Then she finds this little paper. Oh, don't show that to Jess. She fucking hates paper. Clay then gets home and drinks some milk from a bottle. What is this? What's going on right now? Then it translates to a skippable scene.
Listen, honey, you asked earlier about...
Yeah, I don't really care.
Finally, we end on this hard-to-watch scene. Bryce only sending okay instead of spelling it out. Yeah, I'd be crying too if someone said that to me. Dear list.
Okay, so what did Clay do? Besides nothing. Okay, what did he actually do? Well, he was trying to have sex with a girl when she said stop. He did so. Good guy Clay right there. But the rules suddenly changed when she's like, leave, and he did. He was not supposed to do that. That is bad guy Clay right there. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to not listen to her and stay in that room, even though she's telling you to get the fuck out. That is his crime. To give some credit to Hannah, she does say, it's not your fault, which means you're lying, Hannah. This is 12 reasons why, not 13. Alright, so Clay is unfortunately going to have to go in the simp tier where he truly belongs.
Episode 12. So this one starts with everyone getting served with paper. Well, this is definitely going to piss Jess off. Alex, on the other hand, loves paper. So he's just loving this chaos. He's kind of an instigator. Then we see Bryce leave Justin a little message.
I love you, man. Call me.
What are you, fucking gay?
His mom is basically like, my son's a good boy. Now, the Closet Club really wants to meet up in person, and Camberway really wants in on that. Hey, speaking of closets...
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Damn, these beta boys really be throwing hands.
Little freak, you touch me again, I'll kill you.
Aw, why not? Are you gonna get turned on from a boy touching you? It's not a joke, by the way. He's a closeted gay. So Tyler's getting real sick of this. I wonder what this is foreshadowing. So Justin surprises Jess and tries explaining why he didn't stop Bryce, but Jess ain't have any of that. Oh, get out of there, man. That's the paper police. She's gonna get real pissed getting that. Alright, it's tape time. So how does this one start? So Hannah's parents are going through financial struggles right now, and she tries helping. But instead, she fucks up so badly, Clay is starting to get jealous. So what did she do? Well, she left a deposit of money on top of her car, and left it there. There it goes. Yeah, it's probably alright. It won't cause too many problems. So Clay's kind of pissed at Hannah for the whole, Jess's party thing. She does say sorry about Jeff. Not really convincing, but, she said it. She said the word sorry. That's gotta count for something. So Clay starts making his revenge plan. Glad he's still on that. And Tyler's also setting up some revenge plans with some Discord modders. Then the lunch club is finally having their big old talk. It's a long-ass back-and-forth scene, which is actually kind of really good. But I'll summarize it for you. Marcus and Courtney want to continue lying, while the rest are not as keen to do that. The news about what Justin said last night gets out, and it's amazing.
Good for Justin. And Bryce is a rapist.
You believe Hannah?
Seriously? Courtney, you are the only girl here, and that is the position you're going to take.
Ryan has bitched to Courtney the whole time while she's in total denial. And Alex is being a self-aware Chad right now and calls out everyone for their shit, while Tyler's trying not to shoot at the place.
Hannah's truth is not my truth. No way.
Yeah, no surprise there, closet girl. That's basically what's being said. Also, why are they having this conversation in public? This place is filled with people that are definitely eavesdropping on them. Anyway, cut to Tony. Hey, Tony, what's up with this paper with all these weird names on it? And why does it have a question mark on it? I'm sorry, Mrs. Baker. This is now a skippable scene. Wait a minute. Hannah losing that $700 deposit was a big deal? That's weird.
To you right now, I thought you were more responsible than this. We trusted
Honey,
you.
it's a few $100.
It's $743, Andy.
You can have my last check from the Crestmont, okay? I have $200 in the bank. I can start babysitting on the weekend.
Hannah. It's fine.
Oh, Hannah, don't give her solutions. Women don't want to hear that. They just want you to feel really bad about yourself. By the way, I am gonna get into her. Just you wait. Then she stupidly goes to a party at Bryce's because she went on a walk. Well, she was feeling bad, so it makes sense she would get into a hot tub with 3 people that have done her dirty. She also passes Bryce, you know, the rapist. So they leave and Bryce somehow ninjas his way into the hot tub. He flirts a bit, she flirts back for some reason, and he hawks her boob.
Don't go. You just having fun.
Bad touch! Bad touch! Stranger danger!
Cut back to Clay. So what's Clay doing in this episode? So he goes over to Bryce's and tries to get him to admit that he raped Hannah while recording him. Surprise, surprise, it doesn't work. So he pulls a Jessica, then he responds in kind. Clay, why would you think that would work? So Clay, even bloody and bruised, still tries getting him to admit it. And this is all he gets.
You want to call it rape, call it rape. Same difference.
Clay gets really happy from this for some reason. Probably from the concussion he just got, rather than the not really a confession. Then we see this dork choke Justin, and this angers me more than most things for some reason. Hold on real quick, let me try something. That made me feel better. So Hannah comes home and starts writing names down like she's writing in the death note. Seriously, look at her. She's writing in the death note. Sweetheart, that's not the death note. You don't have that. Alex has that. And as she writes the names, we see those dorks flash in. Then we find out some kid shot himself. What? And the show really tries tricking you that it was Clay. But that's just, totally not true. Last we saw him this. And then episode end. Okay, so what did Bryce do? Well, he had non-consensual sex with Hannah. That's a big yikes. But for some suspicious reason, Hannah doesn't really say stop or no in the entire scene. That's a little weird. She was harder with Clay. She said stop and get the fuck out. But subtly you wanted him there. Oh, but with Bryce, no, he was supposed to know. But it doesn't just start there. Because I'll make a bold statement. Hannah, you're asking for it. Wait! Let me explain. Now you might be thinking, Dakota, why be so hard on Hannah right now? Didn't she, just get raped? And yes, that she did. And that is obviously a horrible thing that happened to her. But this bitch also walked past a cornfield worth of red flags with Bryce. Okay, so let's review all of Hannah and Bryce's interactions thus far. Okay, Hannah, first, you flirt with this obvious 30-year-old who has 3 kids probably. He grabs your ass and you don't object to it. And no, you saying,
Did you just...
is not an objection. You also don't report it. That's strike 1. Then you see him rape your quote-unquote friend. You don't report that. Strike 2. Last interaction, you walk by him and don't immediately leave when seeing him. He then Batmans his way into a hot tub with you, and you don't immediately leave, even though you know he another girl that was just there at the party. Then he hawks your boobs. You do nothing. Strike 3.
Oh, how can you be so creepy?
And the dumbest part is she doesn't say no or stop, which is really stupid. Like, why would you have Hannah not say that? Now, obviously, I'm not saying because she didn't say that, oh, it's not really rape. It's fucking stupid, obviously. It's a fucking retarded-ass line of thinking, obviously.
She never said no.
But, alright, let's do a little comparison. Let's say we have Jess here. She's just sitting in her tent, minding her own damn business, and then a bear comes out of nowhere and mauls her. Yeah, that's getting mauled to death right there. Now, compare that to Hannah seeing her friend get mauled to death, walking over to the bear and kicking in the face. Yeah, what'd you think was gonna happen? The bear was gonna give you a little kiss? No, it's gonna maul you. Yeah, karma's a bitch, isn't it? Weird, it's like your actions have consequences, Hannah. I hope this rapist doesn't rape again when I don't report him, when I actively refuse to report him. All that being said, this is definitely the worst thing that has happened to Hannah on the tapes. So Bryce, I'm gonna put him in the rap career tier. Last episode, Finally, we're almost done. This one starts with the best character.
Dude, is that the Asian guy from Wish Upon?
Oh.
You were saving that one.
Oh, you think?
So Hannah starts narrating, and she's like, yeah, I could probably beat this if I try. I'm gonna ask for help. We'll see how that goes. Oh no, the scene is changing. I think it's... Oh no, it's turning into a skippable scene. Meanwhile, Clay and his dad are in a staring contest. But Clay doesn't understand the rules, I guess.
Friend who beat you senseless? I told you I wiped out on my bike.
To be fair, it's not the first time. But hey, it's Tony the Tiger coming in for breakfast. They're great. What the fuck are those? Tony, it's just Honey Bunch of Oats. Those aren't Kellogg's branded Frosted Flakes. Tony, no, it's... Come on, it's the same company. Those aren't great. Tony, come on. Those aren't great at all. Tony, no. Those aren't great. Tony, no! So Clay has something really cool to show Tony. Probably his Tinder profile. Oh no, he just put something on the other side. Let me guess. It's a mixtape. Called it. Yeah, Clay, this is just bad. Okay, what's actually on it?
That's rape, then every girl at this school wants to be raped.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. He fucking confessed.
He confessed? What? That's not really a confession. He said the words wanted and begged.
She was practically begging me to fuck her. If that's rape, then every girl at this school wants to be raped.
Some would call that consent. Why even use this line? He said later in the conversation,
You want to call it rape, call it rape. Same difference.
That was way more of a confession than this one. Now, I'm no lawyer, but this seems like a pretty piss-poor example of a confession. Anyway, Clay's little coffee date with Jess.
You want me to tell the whole goddamn world what happened to me?
Who do you think you are, Jess? You have barely 600 followers. Get over yourself. Since Jess isn't gonna put out, Clay just leaves. The legend. Oh, look who it is, everyone! It's Cat! The other feline name thing. The school mascot is tigers. Tony goes to that school. Wait, why is the color of the school blue and not just orange? Hey, it's Justin! So he's having a little meltdown in front of Jess. And that's not really attractive.
Fucking pussy, beta, what's wrong with you? Do you even live?
Alright, back to tape time. So Hannah, like she said, is asking for help. So she starts talking to Mr. Porter, that she's not doing well. So they have this really long, deep talk. And while this is going on, Clay also wants to chat with him too.
Clay.
You've been standing in front of the door for like 5 minutes. So the talk goes further and his phone keeps going off.
You can get that if you want.
No.
You know there's a silent mode, right? You could do that. So they continue talking. Hannah then reveals about the not-so-fun time in the warm water. Trademarked. So in this conversation, Hannah is very consistent of being very hostile and assuming the worst in people. So Mr. Porter's asking questions and stating possible hypotheticals. And Hannah is getting offended by all of them. You know, Hannah, he's working with the information you have given him so far, which is not much. You said he maybe forced himself on you, and you didn't say no or stop.
Did he force himself on you?
I think so.
You think so, but you're not sure. Did you tell him to stop?
No.
Did you tell him no?
No.
He's trying to understand what exactly happened. You might not know this, but a therapist or counselor's job is to help you think out loud while you're talking. It's not to read your damn mind. He gets kind of fed up of this, and he finally asks who the boy is.
Hannah, who's the boy? Who's the boy?
Now, this seems like a simple question. But Hannah being Hannah, she's not going to directly answer that question. Simple questions just read my fucking mind.
If I tell you, will you promise me that he'll go to jail? And that I won't ever have to see his face again, that I won't have to face him?
Where do you get off, Hannah? None of that is up to him, sweetheart.
Okay, everyone, it's time to play everyone's favorite game. Choices with Hannah Baker. Okay, now behind curtain number 1, we have this option.
I will promise you this. I will do everything in my power to keep you safe and protect you in this process. But I can't do that unless I know everything that happened.
Well, that sounds like a deal on half. What do you have to say, Hannah?
No.
Oh, crap. Really thought she would take that deal. Okay, okay, what's behind curtain number B?
If you don't want to press charges against this boy, if you're not even sure you can press charges, you can move on.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, geez, sorry. Those are the only 2 options, Hannah. You see, Mr. Porter, the correct option Hannah wanted was read my mind and then Thanos snap Bryce away. Because she doesn't want to make any hard decision, she passively takes the second option, while he protests it and she just walks out. Aw, bye, Hannah.
Like, how long, was it?
How long?
No, like, in time of the... Like, how long, did the rape last for?
like 5 minutes or less.
Oh, okay, so it's not that bad. But did it feel good, though?
And just like Clay, she wanted him to go after her. I don't know, maybe both of them just didn't want to do something against your will. Maybe, like, forcing you to stay in a room and continue to talk about something that you've been clear and not wanted to talk about. I don't know, when Bryce did this, keeping you somewhere you didn't want to be, all of a sudden it's a bad thing. And Clay isn't any better in this regard. He's just atop his high horse, while he has all the information, while Mr. Porter didn't have any of it. But no, fuck him. He was responsible, not anyone else. We'll get to them. Now it's Clay's time to narrate. He starts narrating what Hannah did, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Her killing herself, and what? Well, this kind of seems odd to me. I wonder why it is. Oh!
That there is nothing in any way worthwhile about suicide.
Ironic.
Oh boy. Okay, so they cut that scene. You see, when the show first aired, they showed a scene in it. And if you've seen the show before, you know what I'm talking about. So the original scene is a close-up shot of her cutting her wrists in disgusting detail and her slowly dying on screen. This was one of the biggest reasons why the spike happened. The one thing they tell you not to do when portraying suicide is show it, especially a very graphic one like this. At least they removed it. Pity clap for you. Anyway, so her parents are not too thrilled about her getting water on the floor. What the hell, Hannah? So Clay then passes the tapes to Mrs. Porter and leaves. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Female?
Wait!
Oh, my boy in a mission right now. Look at my boy. Just asking to hang with the girl. Look at that character growth. After that, we just get a bunch of closing scenes with everyone. Tyler looking to shoot up the school. Justin is looking into a career of being a homeless man. Jess finally tells her dad about the special bedtime she had that one time. Cut to Mr. Porter about to listen to his tape. Oh, come on. Wow. See, look at that. Took him an hour. He almost finished them all. Oh, and by the way, Alex is the one that shot himself in the head. Tony then gives the tapes on a flash drive to Hannah's parents. And with that, the show is over. Tier list. So what did Mr. Pottery Plant do? Well, he tried helping Hannah. That's probably the worst thing you can ever do. She just wanted one more person to blame. She had no real desire to actually get help. So Mr. Popeye is going to go into the victim tier. The only person that actually didn't do anything was actually the victim of that situation. Now, this might sound really weird, putting him this low in the tier list and as a victim, but let's get some context first. Because Hannah is absolutely not trying to get any help in this scene. Following the counters theme, let's sting every instance of Hannah actively not trying to get help. This mainly includes lying, but there's other instances as well. First, instead of going to her parents or a trusted friend, or a fucking therapist, she goes to a school counselor. For anyone who hasn't gone to high school, a school counselor's main job is helping students get into colleges. For some reason, the show thinks he's a licensed therapist, when he's just not.
How can you just live with that? I mean, you're a counselor.
I don't know why the show thinks this, even though they show in the beginning of the series that he's not. Second, she tries leaving when the conversation gets hard. Yeah, that's definitely someone who is trying to get help, and not just giving up the first sign of stress.
What did you mean when you said you needed life to stop?
I don't know.
Because that seems like a very serious thing to say.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Bull fucking shit. You have 12 tapes made up of why you killed yourself. Hannah, this is a blatant fucking lie.
You don't want to talk about this, do you?
No, I do.
Psh, projection much? Bitch, you don't want to talk about this. You tried leaving like 2 minutes ago. Now, Mr. Porter then asks if she had regrettable sex, and she gets really offended by this. Now, nothing really wrong with that, except for this.
Did he force himself on you?
I think so.
You think so, but you're not sure.
Fucking liar, Hannah. Did you watch the last episode? Were you there? Do I have to show it again?
Okay. You're just having fun.
Bryce.
Oh yeah, that looks like a maybe right there. Don't act like you don't know the answer to this question, Hannah. Forced only has one definition in this conversation. And you could probably guess which side of the sex conversation it falls under. Now, saying maybe prompts him to ask if you change your mind in the middle of having sex, which is still forced sex, by the way. Doesn't want to get her parents or the police involved, probably because her mom would just blame her. Makes sense. She then asks a promise of him that she damn well knows he can't keep. He does promise her to help and keep her safe, though. Good on him. After hearing that, she refuses to say the name, because if she says the name, a report will be filed, and her parents will know, and a trial will happen, and she will have to face him. But she has literally no interest in that. She also lies about wanting to move on, because she tries leaving while he's saying, oh, we can keep talking, you don't have to leave. She's lying because moving on is actually extremely hard to do. It's actually one of the hardest things you could fucking do is move on from an incident like this. It's not giving up, like the show insultingly implies. It's just not.
You mean do nothing?
Giving up is what you're doing, Hannah. 10, she does the same cunty thing she did with Clay, which is to wait for him to come after her, which is really stupid. Like, it didn't work last time, Hannah. Why would it work now? It also doesn't make any sense for Mr. Porter to do this, because through his eyes, it might be better to talk to Hannah maybe tomorrow when she's calmed down a bit. Because again, he doesn't know she's about to kill herself. You know, she lied about that. Finally, she's recording this conversation. She said at the beginning, she either is going to get help, or this will be the 13th reason. She expected this to go bad. I mean, that's why she lies in it. Oh, add another one in, because the tape's already made, and she doesn't tell Mr. Porter about it. That is a giant lie of omission. I think the only reason she made this tape was to cover her own ass. Because tapes 1 through 12, you can make the argument that, oh, she never asked for help. But if she does some fake shit like this, then she has a little defense. I did ask for help. And if she has to drag some poor man through shit just to get that defense and put a bunch of blame on him for her killing herself, she's gonna do it. Because fuck that guy's well-being, fuck his career, fuck his job, fuck his kid, fuck his wife. It's all his fault. I'ma now put his life through hell because he didn't read my mind. Yeah, that's why he's gonna go in victim tier. Because she didn't need another reason. His crime is, he couldn't read the mind of Hannah.
Conclusion time!
While it would definitely suck to go through most of the things Hannah does in the show, most are also very avoidable. You know, as avoidable as a white van giving away free candy is. Like, for one, the obvious fuckboy that your friend warned you about and previously dated.
I'll see you later. I hope.
See you. Oh, God, no. Solid. No, Hannah. He is like frat boy Darth Vader.
When he takes a sus picture of you, and you don't call him out for that, he sends it all around the school. Didn't see that one coming. Or the bitch that does a bit, okay, but to fair just thing, that kind of makes sense. Same thing with Alex, no one expected him to date a girl. And same with Courtney. So yeah, she was definitely the victim of those. There's no way she'd have, seen those coming. But the preppy douche that begged to go out with you, and when he was an hour late and came with the bitch squad, and you stay, he acts like an entitled douche and tries snatching at your cooch. Oh my god, I would have never expected this. But that creepy stalker who took revealing pictures of you, don't bother reporting him at all. Just ask for them back and just hope he gives them to you. Just trust him on his word that he totally gave them back. And he doesn't have any backups. And when he tries asking you out, do every simp's worst fear of getting rejected? The worst thing she could do is say no. Hold up. Wait a minute. He lied? Someone lying? That's not possible. Someone can't lie. So is Hannah going to report him now? Oh no, she's not? That's weird. Or the acquaintance who was stealing compliments from you, who didn't respond openly when you poured all your trauma onto him. You telling me I can't tell the cashier at Walmart how I got molested when I was 2? What has society come to? Or the snobby, selfish gay who, in your eyes, screwed you over before, and when you pour your heart out to him, he stabs you in the back. Surprise fucking surprise. The manipulative douchebag that only uses people for a stupid newspaper does exactly that. I didn't say... what? What? What do you mean I shouldn't have trusted him? Skip over the whole rape thing. That was kind of hard to see coming. Same with the, car crash thing. But the simp who 20 seconds into passionately making out with you asks,
Okay.
More than okay.
and when you tell him to stop and get out multiple times, he does. Oh my god, Clay, no, don't leave. Why would you do that? Why would you ever listen to Hannah? Why would you do that? Never listen to women. When women say no when you're trying to have sex with them, they really mean yes. So why would I call Hannah a poor little victim, even though she went to a house and into a hot tub of a rapist? And she knows he's there because she calls Jess out for being there, even though she doesn't know Bryce raped her.
I was surprised to see Jessica at another party. But then I was surprised to see myself at another party.
No shit, sure.
Wait, so given the opportunity, Bryce rapes me? God, Hannah isn't anything if she's not fucking consistent. Psh, red flags? I only see in black and white. Or the guidance counselor, who you're very vague with, and when you refuse to say the name of the, rapist who raped you, he then tells you the best option is maybe to move on. God, can he just read my fucking mind? It's a real good sign when 8 of the reasons of 13 reasons why could have been directly avoided with some basic perception skills. By the way, the other 5 would have been indirectly avoided. Okay, so if we can't blame the other people on the tapes, we gotta blame
somebody.
someone.
Otherwise, it's all my
Hannah's
fault. Fuck that.
Oh, I have an idea. Her fucking parents! Her parents fucking suck! They actively care less and less about her, and more about the fucking store as the season goes on. By the way, this is some background stuff the writers didn't think about. No, they actively wrote it in. That they care less and less about Hannah.
I thought you had poetry workshop tonight. You can go. You're never going back.
Red flag.
And we need to move.
Is that also a red flag?
Crimson.
Also, Hannah straight up doesn't trust them. Now, this is a background thing the writers didn't think about, because they actively don't know why kids kill themselves. Because they wouldn't have made this fucking show if they did. Now first, none of her bullying is brought up to her parents at all. Kids usually only do this when they don't like the parents. Her mother specifically doesn't follow up on Justin or the Courtney thing, even though she's talked with Justin over the phone. Why would I circle back with this Justin person? What, like my stupid daughter had feelings for this boy? Why bring that up? Why talk to my daughter about that? That's fucking stupid. Doesn't follow up with the Courtney thing, a friend that stayed the night on some project. Why ask about that? Why say anything about it? That'd be stupid. Why would you put that in? She also doesn't ask about Ryan, the person that has stayed over there. It'd be weird if they didn't know each other, if they didn't talk. That'd be kind of stupid. And when Hannah stops going to the poetry stuff, her parents know about that. Why ask about your daughter about that? Why ask about it? Why would I go with my daughter and be like, hey, why aren't you going to the poetry thing anymore? I thought you liked it. God, she might say some, complaining stuff, and I don't want to deal with that. Kids usually kill themselves when they, often don't have a good support system. Like parents. The worst is when she loses that $700. Hannah's mom is just a complete bitch to her. Even though Hannah, tries helping, she just gets the, it's fine, Hannah. Yeah, that makes your daughter feel real good about herself. Doesn't make her feel isolated and not a part of the family at all. Tony knows more about this bullshit than her parents do. So basically, Tony is her support system, but he's a 17-year-old kid. I know he's played by a literal adult, but he's supposed to be 17 in this. He's got his own shit to go through. And yeah, it gets too much. All the people on tapes are kids. They're all teens that go to the school. Mr. Porter was the only adult, so in Hannah's eyes, he's the only adult that failed her. And the thing that pisses me off the most is Hannah's parents being blamed is not brought up at all. No, wait, that is a lie. It is mentioned once.
Maybe we should be blaming ourselves.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, if we weren't so preoccupied with the fucking store.
It was you all along.
But that's the only time. Doesn't get brought up again. Doesn't go anywhere. It's literally just a throwaway line that has no significance at all. The fact that her parents know little to nothing about their own fucking daughter is so disgusting. Okay, so I feel pretty confident in putting her shitty parents in at fault. Just gonna put them there, because, yeah, if you were better parents, she definitely wouldn't have killed herself. most likely.
Okay, all done with that. That definitely made me want to end my life early. Goal accomplished, show. Good job. Okay, so here's the tier list. Here's the characters tier list. Here's the final counters for everything. Now where am I going to put this show in my trademarked tier list?
While the writing is absolutely god-awful, and they make a lot of horrible decisions, its acting is, pretty decent. When it's not busy being terrible.
I'm so sorry for you.
And the film itself is fairly good. The song choices are kind of abruptly annoying and pandering, almost, in the same way Suicide Squad did their music.
Just blast them with the nostalgia music and they won't notice how bad it is.
Overall, I put this in a D tier for fucking killing myself.
That bitch slit her wrist yet.